It's the
Cyber,
only
you gotta put your
fan-owned
mic on.
franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, it's our main event between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady, right?
Starting this drive with a design run. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. This time, looking to throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down. Ready? Liking 18. Let's go.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Shuck's going to throw here. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Here we go, set. Steady.
They'll run with Kamara. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. From his own end zone, here we go. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow blue, set, ready. Black Oaks, ready.
Love going to air this out to start. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ready, set.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Blue striker. Here we go, set, ready.
Back to the air. Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
6, mega. Cut.
1st down throw. Here's Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37.
38.
Looking quickly here.
That's another Packers
Red
first
cycle.
down.
Hut, hut.
Once more, it's Love. He's going deep this time. It's to Reed again. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming here from the 12. A nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
First play's a design run. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. So that brings up second down. Back to throw, Shuck. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. It's on target to Johnson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 32.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Line up the design keeper. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Shuck to throw. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
That's another Saints first down.
Here's a design run. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now Shuck to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And he's going to have them up to that 23. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Packers first down.
On first and 10, here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Down. Claws red. 45. White. 6. Ready.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. And this one is launched downfield. It connects on the deep shot. And he has this to the opposing 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Yellow.
The Packers, first down.
Red. Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Thrown on first down. Love. Cut near the goal line. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. This is taken in at the 13. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's shot, 1st and 10. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
There he goes, right sideline. At the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black shot. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Has it downfield, working the left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Ready.
The Packers will set up for the
Black 40.
2-point conversion.
Shot. 17. Set cut.
Design quarterback run here. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead.
The score, Packers 22, Saints 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Chuck now on 1st down. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints could have gone for two in the tie, but they choose to trail by one. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Blue, here we go, set. 52 blue, set.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Black Ultra.
First and 10 at the 36.
Love with it on 1st down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers blow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers grow their lead to 8. On now is McManus to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Sharp looking to pass here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing. Sharp. Catch is made down the right sideline. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. So a massive gain. And all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Shocking the Saints offense still out there. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Has it at the 1. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
White, set.
Love from the gun. Kraft has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I felt like he deserved that touchdown.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers push the lead to 2 scores now.
36. Saints, 27.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shark's going to throw here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Shuck. It's complete. This is Olave. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 1-score game before halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Set. Black shot ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Green Jack. Ready?
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Gets everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Red cycle. Cut.
To the air with Love. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
60 red. Blaster. 6. Black Ultra. Hey.
We send a man in motion.
Yellow. Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Looking to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Javon Fuller bringing that play to an end. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. Taking a shot deep here. This is brought in at the 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough. You there, reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G, hey, watch him do it. We surprised outside off from the music. They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not his home. This is a revelation.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the pistol, here's Love. And downfield, he's got it. So that stops. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Black, red, yellow, white, blue. Ready.
Love now on first and 10. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers grow their lead to 8. On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably start a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now Shuck to throw. And that's complete to Kamara on the check down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Drawing up the design keeper. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
It's a gain of 20. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Finds a seam down the middle. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Viking,
And the Saints, first down.
Here's a design run. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Kamara has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
Here we go. 70.
Another shot for Kamara. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, red, cycle, rail, yellow, blue, striker, cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Offense up to the line fast.
22 middle.
The Packers, first down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
So we're through 3 here. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close.
On the set.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Set.
No motion at tight end left.
10 black. Hut.
On second down, Jacobs. He has this down to the 34. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Black ultra. Huge. Yellow. Blaster, drill green. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push this to an 8-point game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Saints 41. Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. To throw, Shuck. Hauled in by Olave, left side. Gets it to the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down.
Yeah.
Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here we
The
go. Here we
Saints will line up for the 2-point
Design quarterback run here. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead.
Saints 47.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. Claw, spike, white. Hut.
Here's Love. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. It cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. 6.
Love. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Ready, set.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Rail, yellow. Come on, set. Black ball, slide blue. Blaster, sit. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Beauty. Ready. Ready.
Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Ready.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Set, hut. Black ultra. Set, hut.
Here he is to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it's 3rd down now.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go. Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Track 6, 19 seconds.
Throwing now. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The Packers take their first time out. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw it. Brought in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
They go to him again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinals.
Shot with a quick toss out wide. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay, and that's it 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And it forces it on 4th, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
And up to Jacobs to start the drive. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
Down. Yellow, 22. 6. Black shot. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So this is a Packers win.